So what are we taking a look at today, guys? This looks like a Challenger 1. And that's what we're going to be taking a look at. It's the direct upgrade from the Chieftain. So, I actually don't own the Challenger 1, which tells you something is going to be interesting for the gameplay later. You might want to stick around. Because I promise you, it is gameplay from the current patch. So first off, here is the breakdown of this tank. It says it has strong frontal armor, but there are weak points to it. And it recently has been... Look at that side armor. Good God, that side armor's been buffed. So let's take a look at it compared to the Leopard 2. Exact same damage per minute. Exact same alpha damage. Leopard 2 has significantly higher penetration. Leopard 2, however, has significantly weaker armor, particularly on the sides. And even a worse composite. The Leopard 2, however, is quicker. Period. I mean, all these tanks are going to be quicker than the Chally. The Leopard 2 has better gun depression off the front, but not as much off the rear. Has better traverse speeds. Same reload time. Chally is more accurate. Leopard takes longer to aim. Kind of looking somewhere in the middle road right now, Chally. Let's take a look at something vastly different. Let's take a look at the T-80. Chally has a lower damage per minute and a longer reload. But the Chally has armor. Oh God, the Chally has armor compared to the T-80. Not only does it have raw armor numbers, it has raw armor composite. Because its composite, again, is stronger than the T-80's. T-80 is, of course, quicker, better camouflaged, slightly worse view range, but better camouflaged. And they actually have the same gun depression off the front. Yeah, that's a thing. T-80 even has better gun depression off the rear. T-80 has a quicker traverse speed, but slightly longer reload time, a worse accuracy spread, and a longer aim time. So far, the biggest advantage to the Challenger looks like armor and aim time. Because the T-80's got it beat hands down on penetration and damage output. Let's take a look at the final candidate for Tier 7 MBTs, the M1. So, the M1 has a worse alpha. And lower penetration. Wait, what? The Challenger outpins something now? The M1 also has worse armor. Same composite, but worse armor. And a lower DPM and less hit points. By the way, nothing is going to out-HP a Challenger. It's just not going to happen. However, the M1, like all the other main battle tanks, is faster. The M1 also has a better view range, better gun depression, same traverse speed, quicker reload, and actually has better accuracy and quicker aim time. So the key factors for the Challenger are its aim time, for the most part, except against the M1, and its armor. And after the buff, this thing is an armored brick shithouse. This gunner's port is no longer a weak point at all. It is completely impenetrable, just like the Leopard 2's. This commander's hatch can be damaged, but only for partial damage. The highest roll I've seen on this is 202. This driver's area that I taught you guys during the early access to fire a round into, you now can only penetrate directly below the gun. You see where the gun's shadow is on the front of the tank? Your round has to go in there. If it goes to the left or right of there, it will ricochet. And this lower plate is impenetrable. Doesn't even work. This secondary sight up here is purely external, so this doesn't pen either. The sides. This is important. Listen up. From about this axis where you see this piece of side skirt armor, where it ends, is thick. From here back is thin. Let me say that again. Here forward is thick. Here back, it gets thinner, and then it gets to its thinnest area on the side, which is back in the engine compartment area. The fuel tanks are external. You can watch this tank burn by shooting these fuel tanks on the outside. The side of the turret. Okay, this is important. So listen up again. The side of the turret doesn't get thin until you get back past this. So these equipment areas back here. I'm going to show you the view from above. You see where the equipment area starts on each side? These two little boxes and this box. That's where the side of the turret starts to get thin. Other than that, this turret is thick. It is a brick to shoot through. So that's the Challenger. That's most of the information about it. What about its historical context? How has the Challenger fared on the battlefield? Well, the Challenger is an interesting vehicle. It was implemented by the British Army in 1983 under the project FV430-4. It came into full service in 1983 and was superseded by the Challenger 2. It was designed with one of the few rifled 120mm guns in NATO. Actually, it's technically the only one up until the Leopard 2 switches over to a rifle barrel. And they cost around $2 million each. Yeah, they're expensive. They have been deployed to Saudi Arabia. They have been in combat. They have also been deployed to Iraq. And that's about it. They didn't really get deployed anywhere else. They also haven't been exported outside the UK. Only one other operator of the Challenger ever existed, and that is Jordan. Other than that, no. British were like, we're keeping our tank. And the interesting part about the Challenger is the number that have been destroyed in combat. 2. Both by friendly fire. By getting shot in the back by their friends, rather than getting penned in the front. Yeah. According to the British Royal Ordnance, not a single Challenger has been lost when deployed in combat. And it also achieved the longest range tank kill confirmed of the Iraqi war at 5,100 meters, or just over 3 miles. That is an accurate gun. And the longest range confirmed kill shot ever recorded from a tank. Just so you know. That's what you get in... That's what Obsidian's trying to mimic historically. In the game, there are ways to hurt it. But they're very, very, very difficult unless you outflank and outsmart the driver of the Challenger. So, let's go take a look at that special gameplay I promised. So I'm surprised for all of you. I'm not driving the tank. For the first time ever that I have seen, a YouTuber is doing a guest star of Armored Warfare. This was sent to me by Hetty. Thank you very much, Hetty. And we're going to be taking a look at what the Chally can do. Now, I would have liked to have shown the Challenger 1 in PvP, but this is what was sent to me. And I figured, why not use it? So for those who don't know this mission, there's going to be a plane that gets shot down as black companies just
Going up against the Lions of Neckfield here. Received intel that the area may be littered with
And they are going to have to
If that's the case,
deal with
our
it.
jets are in trouble.
I do not like the new engine sounds, by the way. They sound horrible. Just so you know, Obsidian, new engine sounds
Black
suck.
Company, change of plans.
Go back to your
Plane's
old
been
engine
hit and we
sounds.
need
Those were
intel
awesome.
from their hard drive about the Lions. Find the plane, get the intel, and see if there are any
Now, Hetty
survivors.
is just charging in to lead the spearhead. He is the top tier MBT.
Intel was right.
He has the right to do it.
One of the SAM sites targeting our plane. Take them all out.
Ooh. Now, the defect with the Chally, and this is a defect, not a feature, it does not get a heat round. It only gets Sabo and Hesh. Which I call bullshit. It should totally get a heat shell. So Hetty's either firing his Sabo, which apparently has trouble over-penetrating targets, as we just saw, or he's having to fire Hesh. And that is a hero unit.
Incoming Artie.
Ooh. Well then! Just up the stakes, why don't you, Mr. Artillery?
Identified. Hostile.
Warrior Lieutenant. Oh, he's not even a named mini-boss. He's just a lieutenant.
Careful in there. That's the Lions of Neckfield Town. So proceed with extreme caution.
It is, however, a warrior without a flat shot, so it's not like it's going to hurt the Chally. And this is sent after the Challenger upgrades. As you can clearly see from the Challenger managing to bounce those shots and taking quite a bit of punishment and not even caring. As he plants some rounds from the back of this Stingray 2. Good night. Boom! All day long. Oh, Mr. T90. Mr. T90. Yeah, you can do that. You gotta really aim really low for that lower plate on the T90. There it is! Told you, you gotta aim really low.
Identify target. Hostile tank.
And another kill! I know they're just poor little pixels, but still, I have to feel something towards them. Uh-oh. He's being aimed at from the side, but thankfully the Challenger's side armor is pretty... The forward side armor, anyway, is pretty decent now. Well, he's done. Hello. And boom! All day long. You want to poke back out here?
Ammo up!
Target locked.
Well.
Target hit. Identified.
Ow.
Hostile tank.
Surprised that Artie isn't just continuing to fire. It's a clip loader. Too bad for it. I think Hetty was actually so far into his gun he couldn't shoot. Which is strategy? Don't judge me. It's a legit strategy. You gotta aim lower, Hetty. That's ERA plates you keep shooting. And they're slowly but surely fighting their way to that to that airplane, and blowing up the SAM sites along the way. I hope they take out the SAM sites after all. Bill seems to keep forgetting flares. Somebody should really get on to Bill. We've lost a boatload of cargo planes because he keeps forgetting those flares. SAM 1 down. Or SAM 2 down. SAM 3 down.
Good work. You've cleared the skies for us.
Nice job using your height advantage there, Hetty, to take care of that. I think the Leo's about to tag the point, which means all hell breaks loose!
We've accessed the hard drive remotely. Need time to download the intel.
That's not cool. Thankfully, they don't spawn loaded. That poor leopard. That poor leopard. It's already dead. Oh.
Hostile tank.
That looked like it hurt a little bit. Oh, Hetty, that is a T-90. I'm pretty sure you don't want to go space hugging a T-90.
Doesn't look like anyone's still alive in there.
You are just surrounded right now.
Watch out! Incoming!
Hetty is ignoring the big threat, the frickin' leopard to his side. Oh. And that T-90 puts a big old shot into him. Oh, his tracks are down. Bounce the hatch. Take out the leopard. He's a one-shot. Oh, I'm screaming that. Oh, crap. That's Chieftain.
Target lost.
Don't auto-aim. I mean, there's very rare opportunities to auto-aim in this game. This is not one of them. That is a main battle tank. You need to manually aim that gun. Alright, he's down. There's another Chally over there. And a leopard. Leopard 2 with that. I think he missed. Didn't miss that time. And he has absolutely absorbed a beating and is still alive. Both the penetrating shots and the non-penetrating shots. He has just been taking it in the face. By the way, this video is made possible by Fraps and by Google Drive. Not that I'm advertising for them, I'm just letting you know how we did it. He recorded it via Fraps and he sent it to me over Google Drive. There it is. Cap it out. I think you drove off there, Hetty.
Intel's been downloaded. Thanks, Black Company. You have no idea how important it is to stop the Alliance.
That's it. That is the end of that one. Hope you guys liked this little surprise of somebody else is driving the tank for the first time in Armored Warfare. I pulled the channel first! I might have pulled a YouTube first. I'm not sure if somebody else has sent somebody footage for Armored Warfare and then that person put it up. Not sure if that's been a thing. Yay! And I know you guys have been missing some Armored Warfare. So I figured I'd give it to you. As soon as possible. So, what did he do exactly for that battle? I do wonder. He got the blue star. Impressive. So that means he earned the most rep. Wow, look at that spotting damage. He also got target, which means he received the most hits and survived. And he got his whole team lived. So he got the teamwork award. Nice job. 3,200 rep, 54,000 credits. Not bad. Not bad at all. Top of the heap for rep. Third in damage. He made that Fox look like... Everybody made that Fox look like a chump, and he did outdo the BMP, but he did get the rep. And that's kind of the important part here. 34 shots fired, 28 pins. Wow. Nice. And he actually only takes home 28,783 because he had to use a high sugar maintenance kit, and he is burning protein bars rather than a fire extinguisher. Not sure you want to do that, Hetty, but it's your choice. I'm not going to argue. Okay, guys. We're actually not going to sit through all of this, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next video. I hope that this really is the first. Not to sound greedy. And please leave some comments. Let me know what you think of the Challenger now that it's been buffed. In addition to this, if you did like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff by Fiaura, subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, the YouTube fan funding, or by clicking on the ad at the end of the video. Please remember the contest for those who contribute to fan funding donations and adding the words "for computer parts" on the end of it. You are automatically entered into the contest. I'm going to be mentioning this all throughout the month of December 2015. And if you would like to see the previous Armored Warfare video, it's right there. Go take a look. In the meantime, this is Fiaura officially signing out for right now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, guys. Guys, load all of the secondary rounds you possibly can. If you have 2 different types, mix them to be equal amounts, and load the best freaking HE shell you've got. Preferably Fiaura rounds, because that rocket assist makes them a lot higher velocity. Retrofits. This is where things get interesting. I prefer to go as much boom as I can get. So chrome barrel liner, extra damage, advanced sleeve, quicker reload, especially on the longer reloading artillery, and the enhancement to crew skill